Destiny 2 The Witch Queen makes a number of improvements on a variety of levels. I'm talking storytelling, I'm talking weapon design, weapon improvement, I'm talking the Void 3.0 subclass, and so much more. And it has me thinking, could this have just been Destiny 3? Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to your daily dose of Destiny. That guy right here, and I wanted to make a video talking about the possibility that this expansion, Destiny 2 The Witch Queen, could essentially have been Destiny 3 if Bungie wanted it to, or they could have just taken away the number entirely and just called it Destiny and had that be the new name going forward, that this is just Destiny, an expanding universe that just transverses time, space, and pretty much everything in between in order to it just grows infinitely. So one of the main things that I think really got me into this train of thought was the idea of talking about the story. As I'm going through the story in Destiny 2 and really experiencing this whole Witch Queen narrative, it really started to feel to me like this was an entirely new experience, that this wasn't Destiny 2. This was a new Destiny formed by Bungie that has been building up ever since their breakup with Activision and is now on a new path to really create a really special experience for the players in a way that they've never been able to do before. And, you know, I think when we have a new expansion, whether it be Beyond Light or Forsaken or Shadowkeep or whatever you may call it, right, it feels like every time there's a new yearly expansion, it feels like a refresh, a fresh start for Destiny to do something new, and that whole year is really just building on that, right? But the Witch Queen feels different to me. I don't know if it's just me, but as I'm going through the story and getting my hands on the glaive for the first time, some of the new weapons, the general design of the worlds and the narrative and how the missions play out and how it feels, it feels different in the best possible way. Like, I don't feel like I'm playing Destiny 2 anymore. I feel like it should kind of take on that new approach that like Apex has done, right? Where it wasn't Apex season whatever, you know, it started to be, now it's Apex whatever the season is, right? And I think Destiny could have done that same thing, or have just called it Destiny 3. For me personally, I feel like with what they've done with adding the crafting, with a fresh coat of paint that feels like it's been added to the cutscenes and the narrative, and just the overall way that the game feels and flows, I feel like this could have easily been Destiny 2. And for me personally, as a dreamer, I would have loved to see a trailer happen where they launched, you know, the launch trailer for Destiny the Witch Queen, and have like the two fall off or fade away, and have that be like it's come into Destiny 3, right? And have that be the new thing and be like, yeah, this is Destiny 3, like this is the start of something new. I'm not sure what would be required on the back end to make that possible, right? I'm sure it's much more complicated than just tossing away the 3 or tossing away the 2 and just being like, yeah, it's a new game, right? I'm sure there's some major structural things that need to happen for that to be considered a real thing. But I think if they really wanted to, it could be possible, and I think the Witch Queen would have been the perfect start to do that. And obviously I'm saying that from the perspective of someone that has just really enjoyed their experience with this expansion so far. Like I said, it feels different. A lot of people have been highly anticipating the Witch Queen. Savathun, I think, is one of the greater villains that Destiny has had outside of, you know, the Taken King. And so having the lore that's behind Savathun and just the general history of what we know about the Taken King and our fond experiences and memories with that expansion, I feel like this is a return to form for Destiny in the best possible way, and it has a lot of people excited. And it just feels like this is a new page for Destiny 3. And we can't forget that Bungie was recently bought by Sony, so now Sony and Bungie are working hand in hand, and you can't help but as a player feel like this is the start of something really special, that going forward Bungie is going to produce content that is even higher quality, even higher caliber than what they were able to do in the past, because now they're backed by a major studio, they're backed by Sony, and they could be able to do shows and movies and so much more outside of just Destiny the game. And I think that's really exciting. It's what I love about this game. It's what I love about this franchise, and what I love about Bungie is they're constantly innovating and pushing the boundaries of what is possible for this game, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, I mean, if we're talking about the crafting system as well, we can't deny that this is it's a very new concept that Bungie is taking on, this whole idea about crafting. I think it's something that we've seen a little bit in terms of you being able to focus your weapons. You know, the Umbral engrams, I think, were a step in that direction, where you're able to focus what weapons you got and try to get specific weapons. And this just takes it to another level, where now the crafting system gives you full reign of control in terms of what you want to do and what perks you want, what barrels, what mags and things. And I think it's just it's chef's kiss. It is the perfect thing that I think was needed needed to happen for a game like this that is so heavily focused around getting loot. There's a big RNG that can really ruin a player's experience when it comes to like, oh, I finally did this hard activity, but I didn't get the role that I want. And while that's still there, I think taking that away and having certain weapons be able to just be farmed and be, if you have the materials, you can be able to craft the specific weapon that you want, I think is a brilliant move by Bungie, and I hope that they continue to double down on it. And obviously, I said this in a previous video, but I think the crafting is just, it's a critical component that I think is going to be crucial to the identity of Destiny going forward. But all in all, I think with the story and with the crafting system, with the new Void 3.0, it really feels like a new experience. And I think if they were doing Destiny 3, maybe that would come with a complete overhaul of all light subclasses. So instead of it just being Void, maybe if like this was Destiny 3, maybe it would be Void, Solar, and Arc all being renovated and reinvigorated into a 3.0 system, and have that be like, yeah, this is Destiny 3. Warlocks, Titans, and Hunters would still be, you know, the main 3 subclasses, but now you have your full reign to like change things up. But I think like with the fact that this is coming at some point, and Solar is going to be coming, Arc is going to be coming and getting that 3.0 touch, I think like this really feels like Destiny 3. And you know, that's really just my take on it, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. You know, I love to do these daily dose of Destiny videos and really just have, you know, lights, you know, and really just have light conversations with you guys about some of the things that I, you know, are really interesting to me within the world of Destiny. But if you enjoy these videos, drop a like on this. It really helps the video get spread out to more people. And and what are your general thoughts on the idea that this could be Destiny 3 or just getting rid of the number? Do you feel like this is a completely new experience, or do you think it's just adding on to what was already existing within the world of Destiny? Let me know down in the comments below. For me personally, I feel like this feels like a new experience in Destiny. Like just with the things that were added, I feel like there's enough here that this could have been a Destiny 3, at least the start of it. And you know, as we go on throughout the year, obviously the game's just going to get better, and it's going to build on these really strong elements that it has introduced within the Witch Queen. But that's just my general thoughts. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. I'll be looking for your comments down below. And seriously, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.